right, back to the top. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Bless me, God indeed. Death has been defeated, here is our victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything they
say it again.
Bless me, God indeed. Death has been defeated, here is our victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything.
take it up. Favor.
Favor, let it fall on me. One with all creation, I have no enemies. Favor, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks
that seek me, God, have
favor.
Favor, let it fall on me. One with all creation, I have no enemies. Favor, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything.
take it up. Bless me.
Bless me, God indeed. Death has been defeated, here is our victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything.
let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything.
let all these folks
that seek me, God, have everything they need.
If you're feeling blessed today, I want you to make some noise right now. Let's hear it. Come on. Come on. I want some energy moving in this room. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Persecuted, not abandoned.
We got everything we need.
Criticized, but not forsaken.
We got everything we need.
Because the promise keeper.
We got everything we need.
I got victory because
We got everything we need.
I shall live and not die.
We got everything we need.
I got spirit on my side.
We got everything we need.
Yeah, she's a friend of mine.
We got everything we need.
Our God's got everything we need.
Our God's got everything we need.
Take it up. Take it up.
We got everything we need.
Take it up. Take it up.
We got everything we need.
Lift them up. Lift them up.
We got everything we need.
Lift them up. Lift them up.
Our God's got everything we need.
And I never shall forget.
We got everything we need.
God never failed me yet.
We got everything we need.
Every trial, every test.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed.
Our God's got everything we need.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed.
We got everything we need.
We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed. We're blessed.
We got everything we need.
Yeah, we're blessed. We're blessed.
We got everything we need.
Turn it up.
We got everything we need.
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 Our God got everything we need. We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
We got everything we need.
We got everything we need. Our God's got everything. Come on, man.
Bless me, God indeed. Death has been defeated, here is our victory. Bless me, God, not just for me, but so everyone around me can have everything.
Let all these folks,
Let all these folks that seek me, God, have everything.
let all these folks.
Let all these folks that seek me, God, have everything they need.
Let's thank the choir again. You're fantastic. Thank you so much. And good morning again. So good to see all of you this morning. My title this morning is The Believer's Authority. Every morning, I drive down J Street on my way to the office at 6:30 in the morning, and there is always something to see. There is always something to see. But that last week, sitting right in the middle of the street, in the middle of J Street, a one-way street, was a police car, and the policeman was looking in the opposite direction of the traffic. So the traffic was coming from this direction, the police was looking in the same direction as the traffic. No one blew their horn, no one screamed any profanity that I could see. All they did was stop and went around the police officer. So the question is, why? Because he was in my way. But the reason why is the police officer has authority. We have given them authority. And the Spirit has given you authority as well. But the police officer is just a representation of how when one has authority, how one will behave. He didn't have to say anything. He didn't have to do anything. We all just knew exactly what to do. Authority. Authority is this amazing thing, and you have authority. Authority is legitimate power by which is granted from one group or one person to another. But the thing about is it's not coercion, it's not a threat, it's something that we give because we know it has purpose, that we need it to necessarily keep the order around us whenever we need to, when we need somebody to control the traffic. The background of this is just respect. We have respect for the rules and we follow them. So, but in our life, we have authority as well by the Spirit. The question is, what is it and how do we use it and why sometimes does it just not work? We have faith in spiritual authority, and because you are a believer, one who believes, you have authority. And our spiritual principle says that if you have faith, you can say to the mountain, move from here over there, and the mountain will move because nothing is impossible for you if you believe. It's all about the authority and the power that you have been given. But some don't use it. I haven't always used it, but the power, the delegated authority and the power that is there for us. Nothing is impossible for you if you use the power the Spirit has given you. See, the believer's superpower is authority. You are not acting totally on your own. You are acting in the power and the presence of the divine. We only have as much strength and power in authority as the one behind the delegation. It is the power behind the delegation that gives us the power. We're returning to the mountain is you. How we can have self-sabotage in our life, but the Spirit gives us the power to have self-mastery. But are you using the power to control the mountains that you have created? I'm not talking about the other mountains that are out there. I'm talking about the mountains that we have created. Because if there's a mountain out there that someone has created for me, it just sets me off and I am absolutely going to overcome it. If you put an obstacle in my way, and Lord, don't tell me I can't do it. Just don't do it. Because I immediately get empowered then to overcome it. But what about the mountains that I have created in my own life that I don't speak for them to move? They actually keep me comfortable, and they allow me to stay where I am, and I am prevented from going further because I have chosen not to use my authority. We talked about 3 lessons from the book last week. The first is that we have power and authority, self-awareness. We have to be aware that we have the power. The second is to be considerate and compassionate upon ourselves because, as God loves us, we should love ourselves unconditionally. The third thing is there is this interconnectedness, that we are all interconnected with one another. And as we raise each individual's consciousness, we actually raise the consciousness of the entire creation. We deal, though, with these inner mountains in our life with authority that has been given to us. We manage mountains in our life by taking responsibility and using our authority. You can take responsibility and still be trapped on one side of the mountain. But if you take authority over the situation, that is what gives you the victory. The value of the authority comes from the one that has delegated you the power. It's the power behind you that makes a difference. And God's got your back. Spirit's got your back. Our authority is delegated to us by the Spirit. It's whether or not we choose to use it is totally in our hands, but it's given to us. So the question is, well, how do we activate it? Well, we activate it in the context of what we call affirmative prayer. That is exactly what we're doing. First of all, we start with recognition, the recognition of the divine. And anything that you need in life, that's what you need the Spirit to be. Whatever that is. I may not have the same needs as you, but whatever you need in your life, that is Spirit what needs to be to you. And you have to acknowledge and understand that it's always bigger, always more than we could ever exhaust. It's an inexhaustible resource. And that's what God is. And God gives us this power. The second is the recognition, is the unification that comes with it. That we recognize that we have the same power in our life. Why? Because we have been delegated divine authority to be able to move the mountains or to do anything else that we need in life. But it is our recognition of that power and presence that makes the difference. If we don't recognize it, we feel like we cannot overcome the mountain, and whatever's in our life, it's just the way I was raised. If you knew what happened to me, if you knew my story, you would know that I need to stay in the same situation that I am in right now because I have decided not to exercise my power for change. We only have as much spiritual power as we believe the Spirit has the power to delegate to us. But it is in that delegation that we get our power and authority. The authority is based on the fact that one has the ability to make it happen, and then it is given to us. And it is given to us, think of this way, as a power of attorney. The power has been given for us to make decisions with the power that we have been given, and what stands behind it is the one power and presence that created the universe. God's got your back. And because God's got your back, you have power if you choose to use it. Where does the power come from? It comes from this delegated authority that the Spirit gives us once we unify with it. But it's all a thing of consciousness about whether or not we unify with it. So why isn't it operative in our lives? It's one of two things. First, maybe we just don't know. And if we don't know, how can you operate in the power if you don't know? But the thing is, I'm telling you, so now you know. Whether you appropriate it in your life is a different story. The second reason it's not in our life is because we choose to have it, but we choose not to use it. And it's just like the right to vote. You have the power and the privilege to vote, but if you choose not to vote, you have not exercised your authority. And that's the same situation with using the authority of the Spirit. You have it, and if you choose not to use it, you have decided your vote doesn't count and faith doesn't work. And sometimes we have more faith in our problem and in our condition than we have in the power and presence in the universe. If you give me that story, I am here to tell you, you have placed more power in that story than the power that created the universe. We create our own limitation in our life. We built the mountain. But because I build it, I also can overcome it. I can tell it to move from here to there because I have delegated authority. Have you used your authority to move the mountains in your life? The self-sabotage, the anger, the addiction, whatever, the unhappiness, the misery. Have you unearthed the mountain? You have the power if you choose to use it. But if you choose to believe more in the condition or the mountain than the power that you have been given, you will not operate in the power. But all you have to do is change your thinking so that it will change your life. And take authority over the situation, not because you have the power on your own, but because you have a power of attorney. It has been delegated to you. And then you can speak to the mountain and say, move from here to there, because with God, nothing is impossible. And so it is. Nothing. 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 Let us pray, giving thanks and praise. Giving thanks and praise for the power to say to the mountain, get on up out of here and get out of my way, because I have decided to go, climb the mountain and go to the other side. That power and presence gives me the ability to do it. It's not within me. It is delegated to me. And for this and so much more, I am ever so thankful. And so it is. So it is. So it is. So it is.